Hello, everyone. My name is Jonna Jeffco, and I am one of the instructors here at the Spiegel Academy. I'm really excited to be able to talk to you about things that music therapists are asking as they are building their practice, as they're growing and really getting excited and going, oh gosh, there are all these clients coming in, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it. So I want to share a little bit about me because I hit that point a couple of years ago. I run Infinity Music Therapy Services based in Connecticut, and I started my practice in 2010. We have a pretty good sized team. We have 6 board certified music therapists on staff that are full-time. We have 1 that is part-time. We have an intern, we have administrative assistants, all kinds of things, and we're continuing to grow more and more. So it's this process of how do you know when it's time to expand? How do you know that you really do want to expand? How do you know if you need an independent contractor and an employee, part-time, full-time, salaried? The options there's so many things out there. I'm really excited to tell you about this course at the Spiegel Academy because that stuff is the stuff that we're going to dig through and deeper. We're launching by signing up for this course. Not only are you going to get all the information on how to grow your practice from somebody that has been plugging away for almost 7 years now, but you're also going to get a little bit of free coaching within that because there are homework assignments that you complete, you send in and get feedback right along the way. Now, this course is not going to be a replacement for talking to an attorney or an accountant, but it's going to be a jumping off point. So when you walk into your lawyer's office and say, I am ready to hire, you've got all your ducks in a row. You have your information laid out, and they are just putting, the finishing touches on, as opposed to you walking in and sitting for 6 hours and paying $300-$400 an hour to find out the ins and outs of what it means to just even have an employee versus an independent contractor. This course is jam-packed with information. So we're going to talk about the pros and cons of just expanding your practice and knowing when exactly it is time. We're going to look at, again, employees versus independent contractors. We're going to talk about what the IRS says, and I'm not going to make stuff up for you. I'm going to pull directly from, the IRS's website. I'm going to be pulling from the Department of Labor's website as we go through this information. So what is the difference between an employee and an independent contractor in terms of the tax forms you fill out, what you can say, what you can do, rates of pay, managing all of those things and how that changes the function and flow of your practice. We're also going to dig into the different types of employees. There's different types of employees. We've got full-time, we've got part-time, we've got pay per visit, we've got hourly, we've got salaried, we've got employees with benefits, we've got employees with no benefits, we've got employees that are eligible for overtime, that are exempt versus non-exempt. Tons of options out there. And not only are we going to break those down so you know what they are, but we're going to know the pros and cons of having those different types of individuals on your teams and what the difference in cost is to you as a small business owner. We're going to dig through how to write an accurate job description and an accurate job posting. Okay, so why is this important, right? This will help you bring in candidates to your door that want to work for you, that understand what you're hiring for, so you don't hit the end of this lengthy application process, get somebody who you are in love with that you want to bring on the team, and they go, ooh, I didn't realize I was going to have to work Saturdays once a month. I'm out. Okay, this is so when you are posting a position, it is put together. And that job description is really important because it defines what that person is going to be doing. And so when they question their responsibilities on the job, which can happen, you can pull that job description. We're going to talk about conducting interviews and what you can and cannot ask during the interview process, and general things that you maybe want to see during the interview process in order to find the ideal candidate. We're going to talk about what should be in an offer letter / employee contract, or what should be in an independent contractor agreement, okay? Also, going back to those job descriptions, did you know that you're not hiring a contractor? You're contracting a contractor, and independent contractors by nature are not really full or part-time. So we're going to clear that up. So make sure that that's really consistent in your independent contractor agreement. We're going to talk about how to train and orient new employees so they understand the job and you're not 6 months in finding out that they never took data on something because you didn't spell it out for them. Because even if you have a new therapist on your team, not all internship sites are the same. Not all places of employment are the same. And you want to make sure you establish what is expected for your practice. We're going to talk about general information regarding payroll, general information regarding benefits, how you conduct quality assurance measures when you are not at every single case anymore. Oh my goodness, you're not handling all of your clients. You've delegated. That is wonderful. How do you know they're still getting high quality services and your name is represented accurately out in the field? We're going to talk about employee reviews, and we're going to dig into disciplinary action and firing, which may not be the most fun thing, but you don't really want to get caught off guard with that information. We're also going to talk about how to effectively transition your clients, and so you don't lose clients as you transition them to a new clinician. And finally, we're going to tie everything up by talking about the code of ethics and how that relates back to expanding your team and having new people on your team. So I'm really excited, just to be digging through this information with everybody. And I'm super excited to know that there are music therapists out there that are growing their practices. Woohoo! That means you are expanding access to services, you are benefiting multiple people, and you are creating jobs out of thin air. That is absolutely amazing. So I'm really hoping that I will see you in this upcoming webinar, this CMTE series, for 13 credits for a really, really low rate.